Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. My name is Francine, and this is my channel, The Hermetic Herald, here for another channeled message for you guys. So if you're new to my channel, thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Francine, as I mentioned. I'm clairaudient primarily, so I will be doing messages on the spot that are clairaudient. I will be conveying whatever my spirit team and yours would like to say to you in this moment. So if you feel like you resonate with my energy, you like the content, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Doing so will help people see this content more and will help me get into the algorithm a bit more, because I am fairly new. I've been here since 2023, so it's like a year, but I really am excited for what this channel is going to be talking about and addressing. So when I was tuning into the energy for this collective message, usually I kind of like take a second to meditate, and I felt like this card here that's turned down is meant for you guys. So let's see what it's about. Okay, so the first card we have here is the Knight of Vibes, Life Coach. There's a determination, and I'm hearing equestrian. So someone here might have been an equestrian or had like a love for horses. So there's an energy of being a life coach or being a mouthpiece for the collective and for other people. You might have been a life coach as well, might have a major in psychology, standing up and fighting. I'm also hearing social work as well. Someone here is also comes from a Methodist background as well. There's something about you having a determination to speak out, but there being this energy of having so many things to say and so many principles to speak on, but feeling as though you're in lockdown mentally, feeling like you have so many things you can do, but you're feeling a little stuck. And I'm hearing clueless in a way. So there's Gemini energy and also Leo coming through. We have Five of Thoughts, gaslighting. What's interesting is that we have two swords cornering the wands. This is holding someone back from allowing themselves to act on their inclinations to help other people, to speak to issues that are in the public eye. You know, issues with regards to love, with regards to relationships, with regards to friendships, with regards to twin flames, a number of different contracts and different partnerships in the public, right? I feel that energy with you guys. If you're feeling like you're fighting a battle that isn't yours, or you feel like you're being set back in a number of ways, Spirit has a message for you on that. I feel like someone here is not speaking as much as they want to. They feel a little uninspired. They feel a little bit like binge watching at home. Like when they get home from work, they're so tired that they focus on binge watching a show because they just want to get away mentally from the effects of the world or the things around them. So there's something about you needing to have a passion restored in you, a passion to pursue the results that you're looking for, to help as many people as you can. We have the Star, the Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Thoughts. Interesting. Higher level learning at the bottom of the deck. So someone here has a platform. Okay, so Spirit's talking about your platform. What they're saying is that you have so many things that you love and desire to talk about, but I feel like there's so much that you get muddled, or you literally will sit there and be like, I can't do anything because I want to do everything. And I know what that feels like. So we have the Star, the Ace of Cups, which is that energy of like having so many dreams, aspirations, goals, wanting to do so many things to help the collective. And then the Seven of Swords, running away, or feeling like, you know what, it's fleeting. Okay, the energy of like, I have so many things that I want to address to the collective, but I don't. I'm already on the next thing mentally. You could be a Gemini or an Aquarius, like just have a lot of air in your chart. Air and fire are coming through. So we have the Hierophant, the Two of Wands, in the World. I'm hearing Norwood, so someone here could be from Florida, or no Norwood. Not significant. That's like an art district there in Miami, in that area, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. So seeking guidance from others, making a choice in abundant success. You have so many aspirations, collective. I understand and feel what you're going through. So your spirit team is basically just saying like, every taste in your palette, everything that you've addressed or experienced in life, it's like you're the world. It's really interesting how this card comes through, because it's like your palette, like your specific experiences in life are so unique that you are needed in the collective to speak on something, because you bring a specific taste, a specific seasoning, a specific way of addressing certain things in your career path. So even if you feel like you're one of millions, like there's other people that can speak to things that you that you want to speak to, you speak to it, because you specifically have something that no one can give, no one can have. There's something about your palette and like your ability to speak to people in a certain way. You might be also like someone from another country, like you immigrated, your family or like your parents immigrated here recently, like you're a first generation American if you're in America, or your parents immigrated from some other country and came to wherever you are. So it's interesting. I just feel like the energy of like creativity and options knocking at your door, but you having so many things to do, to the point where yeah, hermit energy, you feel like you're off the grid and like you're just isolated from everyone. You feel like you're in another planet sometimes, and you also feel like you need to isolate from people because you're overwhelmed by their energies. I feel you on that. Yeah, and you feel like left out in the dark with the Five of Pentacles. You feel left out between from other people. Some of you may even be like maybe on your own. So like for instance, or you're a Virgo, because I feel like someone here has been through like the corporate ladder, working on their own and doing certain things, and they decided to take time away to make money for themselves, like to do themselves a justice with their finances. You're not alone. Yeah, I feel like your generational wealth is coming. I was gonna say it's coming to you. Generational wealth and Chariot, it's coming to you guys fast. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Wow, Five of Cups. That's the energy. I'm gonna check something and I'll be right back. So there's a message that came through for me, and you guys might resonate with this. Sometimes I feel like I feel like most things aren't a coincidence. 428 might be significant. So someone here might be born on 428. So April 28th, you might be a Taurus. There's this energy of the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is the energy of feeling like there's a loss, like you're at a loss, and that what you have behind you or what you've gained and acquired is not as much as you've lost. There's just overwhelming loss and sorrow. And we have the ick to clarify this, a setback. So you guys are feeling like you're set back. So let's keep going. Let's find out what to do here. Let's get to the bottom, because we have the bottom of it. We have the High Priestess, the Fool, and the Three of Cups. You're meant to have all of this and more. Your intuition is guiding you in the right place. You're on the right track. You're going to have that new start, and you are going to be in great company. Ace of Swords. Okay, so that's a promise. Don't worry about, don't even think about that anymore. Focus on what's in front of you. And let's keep going. Let's keep going here. We have Nine of Thoughts, which is Sunday Scaries. This is the Nine of Swords energy. This is feeling like you're staying up at night and wondering what you should do, because maybe your money is dwindling because you decided to take the time to find out what you're good at slowly but surely, or you're taking on a task, like maybe you're an assistant for someone else and it's something that's kind of lucrative. There's something like that. I'm getting the energy of someone who's lucrative, who doesn't like the corporate world, who's looking for work-life balance, doesn't want to be an imposter, doesn't want to work for the system in the same way. Yeah, I feel you. Okay, I'm getting this. I feel what's coming through, and I get that. You're on the right path, guys. Someone here is feeling like they're not doing the right thing. Your intuitive senses are guiding you in the right place. You're exactly where you should be. Remember that. If you get nothing else from this reading, I want to urge you that you are on the right track. You are not astray. You have not been led astray. Okay. I feel like that's something that someone needs to hear. Let's keep going. What do your ancestors want to say about all of this? Because you are healing some generational stuff with this. I can feel that. You're an open channel. You are able to touch base and to channel energies of the planet and of the people in there, like of other people that are going through the same mundane day-to-day. If something feels off, you're not the only one, and you are meant to speak to those people that are feeling alone and feeling afraid and feeling like they're misunderstood. You have the card Family Connections. So your family connections are being addressed here. I'm hearing Iroquois. So someone has Native American ancestors as well. Like Native Americans in the United States specifically. There's a need for you to respect, to look at your how far down your genealogical, like how your family, how deep your family connections go. I feel like you guys know this. And I'm hearing Ashanti, which is a tribe. So there's someone here that has people from Ashanti, like the tribe called Ashanti, and also Nevada. For some reason, someone here might be from Nevada, and that's why that's coming to mind, Utah or Nevada. Your spirit team is telling you to be thankful for what you have received. The insight you received is a wellspring of knowledge and information. So be grateful, have gratitude, appreciate where you are in life, because many do not get there. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just you will get to a depth in your relationship with this. I'm hearing with the synchronicities, with the synergy of the world. You are so in tune. You're so in tune, guys. And I think sometimes your mental space gets you in a place where you overthink it, but you're not meant to. You're really not. They're expecting you to, because they know you, your spirit team knows you, but at the same time you're dealing with that to address it. It's not something, you should be honest with yourself. If it's something that comes easily to overthink something, it's okay. You're not that person, you're not that tendency. You experience it. Gratitude, appreciation, and harmony is yours. So there's a need for you to have gratitude and appreciation for where your family has taken you thus far. There's something about altars as well, like working on an altar, providing like food for your altar if you stop doing that, and start like asking your spirit team and your ancestors what they like to invoke some energy that they want to provide. It's an exchange. Okay? Celebrate with them. Be an open channel. You're meant to speak out. You're not meant to hold all of this in and contain it. You have mediumship abilities. Your ancestors and your spirit team have also done the same. Your ancestors are, I feel like there's a mediumship genealogically down your line. You have that ability. You tap in very easily, and I feel like that's why you were guided to do what you did. I feel like you guys write a lot of notes and write a lot of things and keep up with information and insight you receive from your spirit team. They're telling you to spend time detoxing and rejuvenating yourself while you're in hanged man mode, when you're like feeling like you're kind of like in like limbo. There's a need for you to energize your life. That includes letting your family connections shine by addressing the altar that you have for them. Someone here specifically has one and hasn't been catering to it or addressing it, or like putting things, updating it, or kind of going with the flow of that. Like it feels stagnant in that area around the altar. Re-energize your life. Clear, positive space and harmony is necessary. You have two cards that have harmony on it. Your name might be harmony as well. There's a need for rejuvenation and a need for you to let all of what you have come alive. All right. You might like the song by Ruelle, R-U-E-L-L-E, Where We Come Alive. You might like that song if you listen to it. It's on the Shadow Hunters theme, or the Shadow Hunters show. So I don't know why I said that to someone. Someone might like that song, so check it out. Get grounded. Your spirit team is telling you to get grounded, and that's what's going to, that's a part of the detoxification, rejuvenation that you need. You might be in a place that's more so remote, and like that's necessary. You're in that place, in that space. The geographical, like your location is very intentional. So take that time that you can to rejuvenate and relax in it, and to address how you can step up and lead, because you are meant to be in a leadership position. And this doesn't have to be something you force yourself into. You just naturally can speak and just really express a dimension of life that not everyone can really understand. And there are people around you that will understand it based upon how they resonate with you. Your palette and what your experiences have been up until this point of your past lives, those things are what people are going to express or understand, because they've had it too, or there's some similarities with your soul team or your soul family that you're going to be able to express with them, and they'll get it. I feel like someone here feels like most people don't get them, and that's understandable, especially if you're a star seed or you're an old soul. All right, get grounded. You're also an empath, a lot of you guys, if not all of you. Connect with nature more in that place that you are geographically. There's something specific about why you're drawn to that area. Okay. Yeah. Allow yourself to feed you, like to feed your inner temple. There's something about like letting that wellspring within you bloom, or allow it to not become stagnant. There's something about stagnancy around you, and you getting away for that exact reason, and you did the right thing. Continue doing that. Take the time away that you need to. Focus in on your own heart and trust in your heart. Your intuition is on point. I mean, I feel like I'm just saying the same things over and over. They're trying to just say this to a specific group of people, and I'm just going to leave it at that and respect it. I feel like there's no point in trying to like belabor something that I feel is very straightforward. Is there anything else you'd like to say? I don't know if someone says here, men, but that's coming through. You might just have this thing with men. And as I said men, I got mending. So maybe some relationships with men are coming to your focus. I don't know if you guys knew someone that was interested in polygamy, and something about like their tendencies to be with multiple people affecting you. Or they were married. Specific stuff are coming through. Orphaned. Feeling orphaned right now, energetically. Yeah. I'm just feeling that energy, so one moment. Exchanging gifts, the fates, building blocks. Imagine. Imagine the world that you would like to see. Aspects of the world that you want to create is what I'm hearing. You are a gift to the collective. You're a gift to people. You're truly just a gift that many haven't been able to unwrap, because they don't even know what's in front of them. They don't know that it's a gift, that you are a gift. I'm not trying to objectify you, but I hope you guys understand the heart of what I'm saying. You guys have some things that people could not understand. And there's something about you exchanging it at the appointed time with the people around you that are meant for you, and it being fated for you, and you healing some like really deep triggers or deep pain regarding people not getting you. Like when you get deeper with them or attempt to get deeper with them, they tend to break up with you, or like there's something shifts where it's like the poles are so opposite, like your intuition and your openness to reality and someone else's closed-mindedness affecting you, and you seeing that often, like seeing people just disappoint you left and right. You're mending that. The feeling of being alone as well. You know, with channeling, it's interesting. Sometimes you feel like you're rushed to even channel when there's so much information in silence. Something about silence being so important here. You're the ever unfolding rose collective. You guys have been cracked open, and it's happening for you, not to you, is what it says. It is happening for you because it's showing you the polar opposites, like showing you who people truly are. You're quite lucky, and it doesn't feel that way at the same time. It's like you see things and you understand things, and it makes it easier for people to understand that you're not like them. And that can be really tricky. The building blocks are being done though and laid out for you so that you can have the connections that are meant to stay, the connections that will grow and expand. You haven't wasted time. You really haven't. Because when you think about it, your soul never dies. So you haven't wasted time with this person or with these people. Yeah, there's some people that you had unfinished symphonies with, or you felt like you never got to come to a resolution. You know how frustrating it is when you listen to a piece and then like you think there's two scenarios. You think it's over and someone starts clapping. That's happened to everybody, and then like it continues and you're like, oh shit. There's that energy like of just you thinking something was over, and then that person coming back into your life and you hating that you wanted them, or that it happened to you again. Don't really beat up yourself anymore on those things, because that symphony needed to finish out in its own way. There's also the energy of like a symphony, and when, you know, if someone were to stop playing right in the midst of like the crescendo, like just to tap out, you'd be like, what the hell, dude, like we're getting to the climax of the piece, like let it go. There's something about you just like wanting to see things through, but people disappointing you to the point where you don't get to see the beauty of something, what could have been, what should have been in your eyes. But it wasn't unfinished. It was truly meant to be the way it was, a leg up. You have a lot of people to be thankful for in your spirit team that protected you from seeing an unsavory ending to that symphony. It could have been worse. It's the feeling I'm getting. Okay, let's close out. We have disappointment and some affair. Yeah. We have a goal-oriented person. You're on target. I want you to know that, because I feel like someone here beats themselves up about not getting to something on time or in the way that they should have, or how they expected life to go. It didn't go that way. You might be an older woman as well, or have a relationship with a specific older woman that's helping you on your path right now. I don't know why I heard Olaf. So there might be someone here that loves a series of unfortunate events and that's coming through. Or you just feel like someone is always crashing on your parade. And there's like an Olaf in your life who keeps coming into your life to take your riches, to take what you have and what you value. But you're meant for happiness and well-being. Look at that. Happiness and well-being twice. Okay. So you guys are meant for that. You're meant to shine. You're meant to be that flower under the sun, except when the flower fades, it's just regeneration. It's you coming into a different, into more and more of who you are, and then it never truly leaves you. Flowers fade, but you're truly just planted on some solid ground. I'm not going to curse. Pay attention to your work. Okay, pay attention to what work the masterpiece you're creating in your time of detoxing, because this time of detoxing is necessary, because you have some hard ass work ahead. Jeez, you have some exciting stuff coming up. Okay. Is there anything else, Spirit? You're going to be putting things on the table for a lot of people, and trust your intuition. You have psychic abilities. You should trust it. Don't be tempted to lower your damn standards. I feel like I have to like curse. Just more and more repeatedly coming in that way. 444 on the clock as well. So stability is coming to you. You will see the work and you will see the achievement of the work that you put out as the ant archetype here, little by little, bit by bit. And then also it's about community as well. You're going to be getting into a marriage or into a romantic or business partnership with someone specific. This is going to be a risky endeavor, but your intuition is correct. Expect it in May. May is significant to someone. Wow, success. Specifically with a fair woman, or you are a fair woman, blonde, gray hair, or just light complexion. So May is very significant for someone here. Wow, triumph over obstacles. You're going to see a huge increase. Wow. So I think Spirit wants me to close out the energies. Let me see. Is there anything else, Spirit? Anything else at all? I keep hearing the word pussy. Why? I don't know. Okay. We have protected from negative forces beyond our control. Something happened to someone in September of 2008. Your spirit team wanted you to know that they were there for you. They were there for you then. They're still with you, and they want you to know specifically September 2008 for someone. There was some negative event that occurred, and July is significant. You might have gotten out of a situation in July. Peace and harmony is meant for you. And we have indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So that energy that I was talking to you guys about, of feeling like you're just wasting time, you're not truly wasting time. You're just on time. Someone here needs to know that specifically. Doesn't always have to be the case, but you're on time. And I feel like my throat chakra is being affected. There may be something that you guys need to say. Just say it. Just say it. You know, kind of like how cursing, I felt like I needed to curse and I said pussy and a bunch of other things. I feel like someone here just needs to let out some of the words that they want to say. They're afraid to say it, maybe in some capacity because of other people, or you were trained that way like growing up. A lot of us were. There's something about getting it out of you, and as I said that, my throat chakra cleared up. So yeah, you're protected beyond negative forces. There's something happened in July of 2008 and you got out of that situation and saw something huge happen for you in September. They want you to know the reason why is that they took you out of that situation so that you could have a better day. That's really specific, and it was beyond your control, and they're with you. You've got a lot of people on your side, a lot of ancestors. Your ancestors want to talk to you guys. That is what I'll leave you with. Please like, share, and subscribe if this helped you in any way, shape, or form. I would love to hear your comments on what resonates for you. And as always, I'll see you soon. Please join if you'd like to become a member for exclusive content. But I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.